Okay, so changing your mindset about something. First, just a little science. It's called neuroplasticity. And basically, what that means is that your brain is a muscle. And just like any other muscle, if you want to change it, if you want to make it better, it's going to require a workout. And with regard to the brain, that's literally rewiring your brain. So every day, your experiences and your thoughts literally mold your brain like clay. And it's plastic. It can be molded in different ways. So it's really impactful in terms of anything that you want to change. So let's take, for example, wanting to lose some weight. And it comes down to maybe some of the habits around feeling hungry and snacking. It's about mindset. And so I'm going to take you through 4 steps of how to change your mindset around what you're looking to achieve. Once you change your mindset, you cannot unlearn it. Okay? It's there. It's totally rewired, and your neurochemistry is actually altered, which is really crazy. So you change your beliefs, you learn something new, or you just kind of react differently to maybe an unpleasant emotion or experience, you literally do alter your neurochemistry and the structure of your brain. So you've created these new neural pathways, which are going to give you a different result. So it all starts here. So let's get into it, okay? Let's say the goal is you want to lose 10 pounds. There are many things that could get in the way of that. It could be how you're eating, when you're eating, you're sleeping, all these things. But we're going to start with your mindset, because mindset is going to trump all. And this is a key piece. So the very first step in changing your mindset is to first identify what's going on. Okay, so the first step is going to be to notice and relabel the thought or the feeling that you want to ditch. So if it's that you think that you feel hungry and you need to snack on pretzels, or that you're bored and you need to snack, or that you're tired or frustrated or feeling overwhelmed, or saying to yourself something like, I deserve that. I deserve this glass of wine. That's a belief. And that belief makes up your mindset. So what you want to do is first identify that belief. And then you're going to train yourself to recognize what's real and what's not, right? So that you refuse to be tricked by your own thoughts. So what you do when you start to identify, first it's the awareness, like, okay, I hear myself saying I've had a really tough, crappy day and I deserve this glass of wine. I'm going to go get that bottle. You're identifying it, right? Now you then have an opportunity here. You've identified the thought. Now the next thing you're going to do is say to yourself, this is just my brain sending me a false message, right? It's just doing what it's in a habit of doing. So it sounds really easy. It's actually pretty hard, and it's going to require some practice. So when you identify, this is my brain just sending me a false message, you want to start to focus on something completely different. So that's when you can go to step 2. You recognize this as a brain glitch, okay? So you see the thought, it's there. You say, this is my brain just sending me a false message. This is a glitch. The reason why those thoughts come back is because the brain is misfiring or gets stuck. This is what it's used to. So this is why we have to habitually rewire, right? It's just like getting out for a run. It's just got to require that daily practice. So every time that thought comes up, you say, oh, this is a brain glitch. And the next question is going to be, what can I do about it? So first, identify the thought. Then see it. Step 2 is seeing it for the brain glitch that it is, that your brain is sending you a false message. Step 3 is to then go ahead and change the focus. This is the hardest because, again, it's going to have that pull toward the wine or the pretzels. But you're actually going to be changing your behavior here. So that is super, super exciting. So you have to find something else to do other than what your brain is screaming for you to do. So if it's reaching for the bag of pretzels, you've identified it, you see it for the brain glitch it is, what can you replace it with? This is the take action moment. So maybe you have to replace that behavior of reaching for the pretzels with some power breathing. Breathing in, I am. Breathing out, calm. Breathe in, I am. Breathe out, calm. So maybe that glass of wine or those pretzels aren't going to matter as much. Maybe it's simply changing the focus to thinking about the happiest thing that ever happened to you. I personally do this one a lot. If I'm feeling stressed and hungry and I'm gonna reach for a glass of wine, I recognize and then I start to think about, giving birth to my daughter. What an amazing experience that was and how happy I felt. And I immediately start to feel myself filled with those feelings of joy. Because for me, it's about filling my heart up. Usually I grab the wine or the pretzels or whatever it is when I'm feeling unfulfilled. So I look for ways to fill my heart. That's just an example. So you want to find a way to change the focus. For some people, it needs to be more concrete. Like maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's going out for a walk. Maybe it's, taking out a recipe book and looking for a recipe. Maybe it's going online and looking at pretty pictures, something that's going to stimulate another piece of your brain. So that's step 3. And step 4 is essentially to put it all together, right? Here's where the practice comes in. Now, assuming that you've found a way to consistently replace that old behavior with the new, you're going to start to really see old patterns as distractions, right? That's when you know it's working. You see yourself going for the pretzels, you hear yourself saying I'm really, really anxious and I need this. It's going to make me feel better. Stop. That's just a glitch. That's just my brain telling me something false. Change the focus. You know what? I am fulfilled right now. You know what? I'm not actually hungry right now. I'm just feeling anxious, but I am going to go light my lavender candle and that's going to make me feel better. I'm going to go online and look at beautiful pictures of a sunset and that's going to make me feel fulfilled. I'm going to read 5 pages of my book that I'm reading right now. It'll make me feel better. Keep doing that. Keep doing that. Eventually, that thought, that reaching for the pretzels, it's going to fade completely. And that's it. That's the magic of mindset. So it's a matter of practice. It's a matter of checking in. You can do this. Give yourself some grace and give yourself some patience to work through